Hello, my name is Howard. I'm a resident at AHP Patterson Extended Care Facility in the County of Nassau on Long Island in New York State. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about the Apple iPod program that we have here for residents of the facility to help us to through the power of music to provide a therapeutic benefit for many of the residents who are in this facility currently. There's been a lot of positive feedback from myself and from other residents detailing how much of a benefit and blessing they've gotten from being able to choose artists and pieces of music that they have enjoyed in the past, or even some of them that they've enjoyed in the present, and to be able to put them on a tiny device that's very portable, and you can carry it around with you when you go on walks through the facility or while you're in bed waiting to fall asleep. It's just really a pleasure to be able to hear the music that for many of us we've grown up with. And I have a wide variety of music. I tell the persons running the iPod program that I perhaps have the widest variety of musical tastes of anybody in all of creation. I basically, before I got involved with the iPod program, and it had something to do also with the fact that I didn't have a pair of glasses available, I was kind of like a recluse and didn't associate much with only very few of the programs and the other residents. And since I became involved a couple of months ago with the iPod program, I've become more outgoing. I've joined the resident glee club here at the facility, and I've also mentioned that the program has brought together, has managed to help me communicate better with some of my residents who are talking about a kind of an intergenerational kind of a bridging the gap, intergenerational bridging the gap between residents that are older and residents in the facility that are younger, because it's strictly not a old age retirement home. Here we have some younger patients like myself, and I'll just mention one incident in particular. There's a patient here who I'll simply call John, and I met John on my ward. He's on my ward, and he mentioned a song title called My Heart Cries for You by the great Guy Mitchell, and we were talking about it, and we were trying to figure out who did the song, and I figured out, I drew from my inexhaustive memory and recalled that it was Guy Mitchell who did this song, My Heart Cries for You. Well, when I had my first iPod loaded, I brought it up to John to listen to it, and he broke out in tears. And he was, like I said, he was a little bit older than me, and he broke out in tears, and it was a really very, very moving experience for me. And that's just, like I said, one example of what it's done for me and what it's also done for others who don't necessarily have one of the devices, but it's been very positive. And I really, really think this program is great, and I think it will really have a lot of benefit, widespread appeal once we can extend the program and make it available to a larger slice of the resident population.